As I take a little bit of a stroll after morning meditation, I'm just going to share my view for all of you to see. I've been up meditating all morning and preparing for tomorrow's service, and thought I would just share some information and a little bit of my morning routine as I'm beginning to prepare to say what it is God wants to say among the people. That's just my air conditioner coming on, if it startled you just a little. Remember, we talked about the goodness of the Lord? I always have to come out and look and see the goodness of our God on display daily. Indeed, it is on display. What I'm going to share with you, other than, you know what, we need to weed. I need to weed a little bit. As we see things beginning to come dormant, we wanted a little bit of fall flowers. Now we are on a budget, and we did our price checking. So I'm going to show you the mums that we decided to get. If you remember this beautiful cabinet, this plant here is yet holding on, and it's beautiful. So we decided to get some mums. And here's the thing. We went to Home Depot. I think there they were $24.99 and not as large as the two that we ended up buying. Not as large as these. Then we went to Walmart. At Walmart, they were $17 to $18, still not as large as the two that we purchased. The final purchase was made at Costco. We were able to get these beauties for $16.99 each. Now, part of my savings as well is I didn't go outside of my normal routine to go search for them. We needed to go to Costco, we needed to go to Home Depot, we needed to go to Walmart. And therein lies the biggest savings. We didn't go out on a search for something that was out of our normal driving area. And I think we did fairly well considering. I think they are very pretty. Let me zoom in. If you remember the cabinet, I had to put a protective coat on that cabinet that I was able to purchase because it was unstained and sealed. So I think we made a good choice. I will continue my walk, and you can continue to see that we need to come out here and do some weeding. We've had an armadillo that has come through, and baby, when I tell you that thing has been digging up stuff, one of my gardenias is almost pulled it all the way up from the root. So hopefully that plant will make it. I'll get some fresh dirt to put down for that plant. But I'm going to swing back around my Saturday morning walk and sharing with you. I'll go around and give you another look at my garden and my collard greens. Update on the collard greens. I'm so excited. I remember my grandparents buying and seeding and preparing the ground to do exactly what I'm doing now. And I used to think, why don't you just go to the store and buy some? And now I know why they were teaching and stressing those things. Because sometimes if you give that control over to nothing but your local grocery store, you may not have anything to eat. And they are coming up nicely. Even the ones that I planted from seeds, they too are coming up. Not as large as the ones I got from Walmart, but the Walmart collard greens seem to be doing just fine. We'll continue to watch how they mature. And I do think, you can't see for the sunshine, my tomatoes may be winding down. I hope not, because we have so enjoyed having tomatoes. I'm headed back in.